Life is a mystery that has changed the very meaning of this universe for us. After coming into existence billions of years after the universe, we started thinking that maybe this entire universe was made just for us. But the truth is that we haven't even been able to understand the beginning of our own life. Where did it come from, and in which direction are we actually moving forward? To understand life, we started observing the planets present in our solar system and those outside of it, and that's when we saw a very strange world, a place where rivers flow, lakes shine, and clouds rain down from the sky, but there isn't a single drop of water there. You must have found it strange to hear. Yes, this world is exactly like that. This is Titan, the largest moon of Saturn. It's the only celestial body in our solar system that we know about that has liquid present on its surface in a completely stable condition, but that liquid is not water, rather it's methane and ethane. Scientists thought that understanding the possibility of life on Titan would be easy, but we saw something on its surface that surprised everyone. Till today, we haven't found any clear evidence on Titan that can explain the presence of life. What is this mysterious world of Titan trying to tell us? Titan, the largest moon of Saturn, is a wonder in our solar system. Its size is bigger than our moon, and it's even larger than the smallest planet, Mercury. But what really makes Titan special is its atmosphere, revolving around Saturn. Titan's atmosphere is so dense that it is even thicker than Earth's atmosphere, and it contains abundant nitrogen and methane. This atmosphere has given Titan a mysterious haze, making it very difficult to see its surface from above. Scientists wanted to know what could be beneath this mysterious world. And finally, National Aeronautics and Space Administration's Cassini-Huygens mission reached there in 2004 to uncover this mystery. Cassini revealed the presence of lakes, rivers, and seas on Titan's surface. Seeing such a sight, the scientists were left stunned. They couldn't believe that they had discovered such an object where rivers flow and liquid oceans also exist. But all of this was not made of water. Instead, liquid methane and ethane exist here just like water does on our Earth. Scientists thought that these liquids on Titan might give rise to the most essential chemical processes for life. Organic molecules like hydrocarbons are also found in abundance on Titan, which could be the basic building blocks for life. But now, a big question was troubling the scientists. If there are so many liquids and organic compounds present on Titan, then why haven't we found any clear signs of life there till now? If we look at Earth, when rivers meet the sea or lakes, deltas are formed there. These are the areas where the river's sediment gets deposited. These deltas are evidence of the flow of rivers and the materials carried by them. On Titan, we do find rivers and lakes, but surprisingly, scientists have not found any clear signs of deltas there. Cassini's radar images and data from the Huygens probe have revealed that Titan's rivers often end abruptly. The absence of deltas on Titan without any delta formation has become a major puzzle for scientists. The lack of deltas could mean that Titan's rivers are not as active as we thought, meaning these rivers don't really flow, they just stand still, or the geological processes there are completely different from those on Earth. For example, the temperature on Titan's surface is very low. It's about minus 180 degrees Celsius, and in such cold conditions, the flow of methane and ethane can't be as fast as the rivers on Earth. It could also be that Titan's rivers are seasonal, flowing only for a certain period of time, and they don't get enough time to deposit sediment. Or it could also be that Titan's surface composition is so unique that it either doesn't allow delta formation to happen or prevents it altogether. The possibility of life on Titan wasn't a big deal for us because we saw something on Titan that we hadn't found anywhere else. Scientists were sure that even if there isn't life like ours on Titan, we might still find some other kind of life form there. If not a carbon-based life form, then maybe a silicon-based life form could exist, but all our hopes gradually started to fade away. Scientists faced many technical challenges in the search for life on Titan. First of all, Titan's atmosphere is so dense that it's very difficult to see and study its surface from space. If we really want to understand Titan, it's essential that we land on its surface. But when we got close to it, it remained active for only a few hours. To search for life, we need to understand how chemical reactions actually work on Titan. On Earth, life developed around water, but on Titan, liquid methane and ethane take the place of water. Can biological chemical processes occur in these liquids? Scientists have shown in laboratory experiments that complex organic molecules can form in methane and ethane, but we still don't know how complex these processes can be. The level of radiation on Titan's surface is very high because it is present in Saturn's magnetosphere, which is filled with high-energy particles. This radiation can destroy biological molecules, which really reduces the chances of life. The presence of organic molecules on Titan's surface definitely makes it a good candidate for the search for life. But the absence of deltas and the complex structure of its surface have puzzled scientists. Landscapes like dunes, mountains, and canyons are present on Titan's surface, which are quite similar to those on Earth. But these have been formed by the flow of methane and ethane. Scientists believe that cryovolcanism may also occur on Titan. But how it works on Titan and whether it plays a major role in keeping Titan active, we still need to learn more about that. The density of Titan's surface is very low and it is mostly made up of organic materials and ice. This means that Titan's surface could be much lighter and more fragile compared to Earth's. Because of this, river sediments might not settle there as easily. Or it could be so light that the winds blowing there carry it away. From Cassini's data, we also learned that wind patterns on Titan are very strong, which can spread sediments over a large area, which stops the formation of deltas. To solve the mysteries of Titan, National Aeronautics and Space Administration has planned the Dragonfly mission, which will reach Titan in 2034. It will be a drone-like rotorcraft that will fly over Titan's surface and study a large area. Dragonfly's target is to deeply investigate the organic molecules and chemical processes present on Titan's surface and in its atmosphere. This mission will provide mobility on Titan's surface, allowing scientists to easily study its different terrains. Dragonfly's instruments will include a mass spectrometer and meteorological sensors, which will help in understanding Titan's atmosphere and its surface composition. Dragonfly will also investigate whether prebiotic chemistry exists on Titan, meaning those chemical processes that are necessary for the origin of life. If Dragonfly finds evidence of deltas on Titan, it will be a major step in understanding the behavior of Titan's rivers. Along with that, this mission will also deeply study Titan's methane cycle, which is similar to Earth's water cycle. Titan's reality is such a mystery that it has made scientists think deeply. There are rivers here, but without deltas. The abundance of organic molecules and the presence of an active methane cycle, but still, there are no clear signs of life here. All this makes Titan the most mysterious body in our solar system. Is life possible on Titan? Or is it just a world where chemical processes are still not sufficient to start life? The Dragonfly mission might answer these questions, but until then, its mystery will remind us how unknown and fascinating the universe is. Friends, human colonization of another planet represents a leap in our cosmic exploration. Currently, the main aim of our emerging technologies and space agencies is to establish sustainable habitats on celestial bodies like Mars. The main challenge there is to adapt supporting systems, resource utilization, and harsh extraterrestrial environments where innovations in propulsion, terraforming, and self-sustaining ecosystems play an important role in facing these challenges. Such colonization can reduce the risk of being completely dependent on Earth and can further expand humanity's presence in the universe. Not only that, it can also promote scientific progress and ensure the existence of our species in facing unexpected challenges on our home planet. Friends, the search for interplanetary habitat is a symbol of humanity's resilience, curiosity, and determination to reach beyond our astronomical boundaries. The colonization of Titan, one of Saturn's moons, has also long been a subject of fascination and speculation for scientists. As humanity pushes the boundaries of space exploration, the possibilities of establishing a colony on Titan are also becoming increasingly fascinating. So will this possibility one day become a reality? So, what is the potential future of a Titan colony and what challenges might we face in this process? Let's find out in today's video. But before understanding the Titan colony, let's first get to know Titan properly. Friends, Titan is Saturn's largest moon and the second largest moon in our solar system. It is mainly surrounded by a dense atmosphere made of nitrogen with traces of methane and hydrocarbons. A unique combination of organic compounds and the presence of liquid hydrocarbon lakes make it an attractive target for future exploration. One of the primary motivations for exploring Titan is the possibility of searching for extraterrestrial life. Although traditional life is unlikely there due to Titan's cold temperatures and lack of liquid water. Meanwhile, veganics believe that microbial life could definitely exist in the moon's subsurface oceans. And if this is confirmed, this discovery will have a profound impact on our understanding of the origin and prevalence of life in the universe. Titan's atmosphere is dense, mainly composed of nitrogen with traces of methane and ethane. In fact, its atmosphere is even denser than Earth's. However, Titan's gravity is quite weak. Apart from Earth, Titan is the only celestial body in our solar system where a stationary body of liquid substances has been found on its surface. However, this is not a water body but rather lakes and rivers of liquid methane and ethane. Titan is a subject of interest for scientists because complex organic molecules are present in its atmosphere and on its surface. These molecules, known as organic building blocks of life, offer insights into the possibility of life on early Earth and beyond. Everything we know about Titan comes from the Cassini-Huygens mission. Cassini is a National Aeronautics and Space Administration spacecraft that studied Saturn and its moons. Cassini carried it there. A probe named Huygens successfully landed on Titan's surface in 2005, providing extremely valuable data about its structure and environment. Radar observations of Titan's seas revealed several mysterious features which are called magic islands. Their special characteristic is that they appear and then disappear. This led scientists to speculate that these occur due to changes in levels, waves, or bubbles. Let me tell you that Titan's surface is extremely cold, where the temperature drops to around minus 290 degrees Fahrenheit, that is, minus 289 degrees Celsius. It is formed with an extremely cold and dense atmosphere. Because of this, Titan appears hazy. Titan is considered a prebiotic environment, which means it has the necessary conditions for the formation of prebiotic molecules. But it has no liquid water. Scientists are interested in studying Titan to understand the processes that could lead to the development of life or its building blocks in environments different from Earth. So with that, let's now understand human colonization on Titan. Friends, establishing a colony on Titan will bring many challenges. Like the extreme cold temperature there, as I told you, the average surface temperature on Titan is about minus 290 degrees Fahrenheit, which is minus 189 degrees Celsius. That's why we will need advanced thermal insulation and heating systems to go there. Apart from this, due to the lack of a breathable atmosphere, it will also be necessary to create a pressurized environment for human habitation. Due to limited sunlight reaching the moon's surface, the Titan colony will also need innovative solutions to generate electricity, where even though solar energy is feasible, it will be much less efficient compared to Earth. But alternatively, nuclear power plants or using the moon's methane lakes as fuel sources can be considered, where efficient energy production will be important to maintain the life support system and to keep veganic research convenient. Ensuring a stable air and water supply will also be very important for the existence of the Titan colony, friends. As we all know, Titan's atmosphere has a lot of nitrogen and lacks oxygen. This will require the development of a closed-loop life support system that is capable of recycling and regenerating breathable air, friends. Water can serve as an important resource on Titan, which can be extracted from Titan's subsurface ice or by harvesting methane lakes. A reliable food production system will also be necessary to sustain the Titan colony. Due to the absence of sunlight on Titan and limited space for traditional agriculture, alternative methods like hydroponics and aeroponics can be adopted. Combined with advanced LED lighting systems, these soil-less farming techniques can provide a resource for growing crops in a controlled environment. Maintaining communication and connectivity with Earth will also be very important for the Titan colony. Considering the vast distance between Titan and Earth, traditional radio transmission will have significant delays. Therefore, to establish a dedicated communication network, relay satellites or an advanced laser communication system will be needed. This will help control the mission, ensure reliable communication, and enable real-time data transmission. The Titan colony will actually serve as a scientific research and center of exploration. Friends, Titan's unique geology, hydrocarbon lakes, and atmospheric conditions provide a unique opportunity to study planetary processes and astrobiology. Robotic missions and human exploration of Titan's surface and subsurface can provide valuable insights into the history of the Moon and a wide area of planetary science. Beyond scientific research, this will also help us a lot in understanding what important economic aspects could be involved in the colonization of Titan. The extraction and use of methane and other hydrocarbon resources can serve as a valuable resource for fuel in exploration missions. Apart from this, various industries on Earth could also gain additional benefits from advanced technologies and basic infrastructure developed for the Titan colony. Like any effort related to the colonization of celestial bodies, ethical considerations should also be taken into account. It will be very important for us to preserve Titan's ancient environment and ensure the responsible use of its resources. An ethical framework and international cooperation are vital for the Titan colony's development and operations. Let me tell you, the future of the Titan colony holds immense possibilities for scientific discovery, space exploration, and possibly even for human existence away from Earth. However, any challenges in this endeavor should be addressed. The collective efforts of scientists, engineers, and policymakers can accomplish this ambitious mission as we continue to push the boundaries of human exploration. The possibility of a thriving Titan colony will remain an astonishing sight for our future in space. What do you think? Will we really be able to successfully build a human colony on Titan in the future? Be sure to share your opinion in the comment section below. Friends, how did you like this video? If you enjoyed it, please like it and share it with your friends. For more such informative videos, make sure to subscribe to our channel and enable the bell notification. Friends, we'll see you soon with another informative video. Until then, stay curious, be happy, and goodbye.